Hey there, Jacki Tait with Realty One Group Mountain Desert. We're here in Flagstaff doing a photo shoot at a luxury home that is coming on the market at the end of this week. So we've been doing staging, and also the final piece of the puzzle is the live photo shoot. So that's what we're here doing now. So I thought maybe it would be kind of fun to see a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes. So let's take a look. So basically who we have here today, we have Nick, our photographer, and we have Rosealee, our stager, and they're totally both ignoring me. Say hi.
Hi, Jacki.
So what we're doing right now is we're taking a look at how we can present the home in the best light. So I think it's kind of interesting. Like you'll see, we kind of move stuff around. These will find their way back to their homes. But what we're doing here is we're making sure that we're framing up in the best light possible. So here's the shot that they were after, which is of course going to look way better after they get all of the photos and do the layering process that goes with real estate photography. It's a big, huge mistake for anybody in real estate when they think that they can just take photos on their iPhone, or I have a Galaxy 6. It's got a crazy good camera, but the problem is I don't have the, whoa, and there I went and hit, so see this little thing? You want to watch out for steps like that, especially when you're doing live streaming video. So at any rate, you don't have the processing that it takes to come out looking in their best lights. You can see here he's taking multiple shots of the same scene, because what he'll do is in post-production he'll layer those shots, which eliminates shadowing and other issues like that. Am I right?
That's right.
Okay. Am I saying anything that's not correct? So here he's getting the great shot there. So basically what we're doing here today is we're just trying to get all of this beautiful home, which you can see we're on over 7 acres in Flagstaff of ponderosa pines. This house is pretty incredible. See, so now she's putting this stuff away and helping it find its home again. This home is super incredible in that you're just not going to find another lot like this. You're over 7 acres here, and ponderosa pines. You are surrounded, it's at the end of a cul-de-sac, and you're surrounded by, we'll take just kind of a little virtual tour as we come up here and wait for them to set up for their next shot. But at any rate, you're surrounded by national forest, as well as at one point there's a drop-off that separates you from the lot next door. So you've got this amazing home in the middle of the city of Flagstaff that feels like you're in the middle of nowhere. Very cool aspect about this home as well is that it's got all city water, city sewer, city services, which is a huge feature, because usually when you kind of get out in the middle of nowhere, you get in the middle of nowhere and you find that you've got, septic and either wells or hauled water depending on where you're at. So at any rate, this is a little tour as we're setting up for the next shoot. Sorry. Before I started doing this, we were like one shot to the next shot to the next. He disappeared on me. I don't know where he went.
To get a battery.
Oh.
His camera ran out of batteries.
Okay, gotcha. So, Rosealee, tell us a little bit about, what's the process been today?
The process today is first you want to come in and you take an overall viewpoint of your entire house. And you want to kind of look at how is the perceived buyer going to walk through your house. Because we all have our homes the way we like them, and we get very comfortable in them, and it's like that stack of newspapers like you walk by every day, you don't even notice.
Right.
So in going through that, you want to try to go through with a fresh eye, and that's exactly what we did here. So we went through and we looked at everything, and then, believe it or not, I think we pulled out like a 14 by 18 carpet that probably had been here since the home was built. But it was taking up too much space and it was too dated. So instead, and I'm sure Jacki will be happy to take you over here to look at it, we opted for a smaller carpet, which gave the appearance in our living room of a much more openness and more room than the carpet taking up the entire living room. So that's the main thing with this. It's like with any photography, the most important thing is to edit. It's like you need to create space around your fixtures or your objects, meaning like your home furnishings, because you need a place for your eye to rest. And that's what we did.
That's what we created today. So where are we off to next? Should we hit the other bedroom, bathroom?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, let's hit it. So right now we're doing the interior. Now before we did all of this interior, we actually had Nick came out with his drone. He took some drone shots because, again, this is a really gorgeous, gorgeous lot that we're on. And so I wanted to make sure that we had some great photography that showcased that as well.
Okay, now looking at the shot when we're shooting it live in person, the carpet looks amazing, but as we're shooting it, it might overwhelm the room. So therefore what we might do is pull the carpet back so you just catch an edge of it. So your eye doesn't overtake with redness.
I gotcha.
If that makes sense.
That does make sense.
And that's exactly what's happening. So I'm going to squish in here and pull it.
So you can see all the little things that go behind getting that perfect shot.
The other thing too, Jackie, is a lot of times the things that look really nice in real life, when you're working on your pictures, they need to be edited because it just creates more noise when you want things super simple and your eye to focus on the room.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just looked at that one little piece of accent and decided, no, it was too noisy. Okay, hang on, I'm going to move that one light in. Okay, tell me when, Nick.
You want it all the way in or half split?
Half split.
A little back out of the frame. Perfect.
Okay, what about that one? Does that need to be moved or is that
I don't
good?
think so. I think that was
Okay.
fine.
So there's Nick's process as he's going through and taking the different shots. You can see he moves his focus, and then once the pictures get layered, that's where you get that amazing look to really showcase what's... Because if you were to just come through here with your iPhone and take some pictures, you would have a lot of shadows. It would not be good. Not to mention the fact that I am a realtor. I know what looks good when you're walking through, and I have been doing this for 14 years, so I kind of have an idea in terms of what types of things are going to end up happening in a photo. But I am not a photographer, and even after that long in the industry, I wouldn't pretend to be one. So all of my listings, no matter what, get professional photography. If it's like this home is $1.9 million in Flagstaff, or if it's a $150,000 condo in Flagstaff, I'm hiring a professional photographer.
I think, yes, if you pull back and get the corner. This isn't showing anything.
So we don't always do the staging with the professional photography. I do retain that for my luxury listings. I definitely want to have somebody who's got that artistic eye.
This looks so good, Jackie. You should look at it.
Let me see. Oh, that's cool. See if you can see what we're looking at. So there's the shot that he's going after, and see how he moves the focus and how the shadow shifts when he moves the focus, which is why we need several photos of the same shot. And see? Then this goes back and finds its home, because it does look really good in person. So anyway, that's behind the scenes at a luxury home photo shoot today. And once this gets, I thank you guys for joining me live. And once this gets reposted On YouTube, you'll see all the contact information. I do create websites, individual websites for all of my listings, so you'll see a link to that individual website as well. And until next time, I am Jacki Tait with Realty One Group Mountain Desert. Thanks for joining.